Hello everybody, just want to do a video walk around of the Bobcat 963 we have in stock. Sometimes it's easier just to hear the commentary than to read through a description. So we're going to walk up to the left side of the machine here. It's a 2002 963G, so she's got some years on her. What we have is what we'll probably end up doing if we don't sell it off as it is repaint it. And this here is also what I do prior to repainting them, so everybody kind of knows what the machine was before we painted it, so it's not like he's trying to hide something type of situation. So I was going to go over the tires here. The tires are the 14 by 17.5 big boy tires. They're all in good tread shape. They're not all worn down. They're not to the wear bars or anything yet. Previous owner did put stem guards in case you're going to get in some heavy rock or whatnot. Go and give it back angle here. You see the stance. This machine is a 2-speed machine, and it books, it moves. I mean, I don't have speedometers in them, but for whatever reason, I think this will go faster than a 300. Or in my case, I really like my Case 95 XTs and 465s, so this thing moves. But look at those, would be the larger tires. On the back here, again, if we don't sell it as is, we'll be repainting the back, putting some new light covers in. And let's go ahead and take a look on the back. Okay, door is open. You can see even from the back side of the door is straight. We got the extra brace in the back in case you decide to back into something. Run starts good. I'll show you here when we get inside the cab. It's starting, no smoke, nothing like that. We did put a new starter in it because when we bought it, we go through it all, just kind of check and make sure it's serviceable or can be put into service. And the starting amps are really up there. It was slow to crank and the starter was just wore out. You know, it looked like it was the original. So it's time for a new one anyway. Otherwise, nothing unforeseen. It's got the 105 horsepower Perkins diesel engine, and it's got power. You know, first I'm like, why do you need 105 horse when everything today has 80 some? But again, my testing with this is done with, I move mulch piles. Is kind of what I do with the machines to test them. Snow, pallets of pavers, and it was nice having the extra power. That's for sure. It really pushed through where the other ones would have bogged down, or I would have had to take a little bit smaller scoop. As we go to the right side, do back so you can see the stance. And you can tell the machine's a little taller. In some people's day, that's a good thing. Other times, you know, if you're trying to get into a small barn, it's not. But I don't think you're buying a machine this big to get into small barns. The nice thing I like about having the taller machine is I can see over even like the snow bucket. I can see the edge on it, and that's nice. Go back so you can see the stance from this side. And again, tires still in good shape. You know, got a lot of life left in them. And again, if we end up not selling it as is, we'll probably go through and clean it all up and do some paint. So that's why I'm making sure everybody can see all the, you know, what everything is before we paint it, because I'm not gonna lie, never buy a machine that's been painted unless you can see what it looked like before, because you don't know what they're trying to hide. Okay, and then we're going to take a look at the front. This machine does have the hydraulic quick attach option. And with that, we did do some things we need to do to make it serviceable. Like, we have one new line on it. We got a new return line for the high flow. Just one more look. Then also signifying that it's a G, we have the triangular headlights. Then we'll climb up into it. Yeah, there's some mulch, yeah. Glass is all in good shape. Sorry, that probably made people dizzy. Glass is in good shape. Seals are all on the door. Seat's got some tears in it. Personal preference, I guess, if you want to replace that. I mean, it's still, the foam's not gone, it hasn't lost its support. Let's come in and sit down. Go ahead, look up here. We do have the Bobcat security starting systems. So, you know, you put a passcode in to start. That way, if you want to leave this on your job site, a little less likely it's going to leave on you. Up here we have our hydraulic quick attach, and this machine also comes with selectable hand and foot controls. So if your operator wants to use hand controls in an H pattern like a case, he can do that, or he can use Bobcat's standard foot control, hand control operation. And again, on this side, you can see we have 2,105 hours on the machine. You can see all the high flow. Let me see if I can. There we go. Lights, bucket positioning. We got all the auxiliary options there. So now what we're going to do, I'm just going to put the arms down. I'm going to give us a backwards view of the exhaust, and we're just going to start it up. You can see how nice and easy that start is. Well, I wouldn't expect when it's only 60 degrees outside. But there's no blue or black, well, the puff of black smoke from starting the diesel, but no continued black smoke, no blue smoke, no haze. Engine's in good shape, hydraulics are in good shape. Like I said, she's got a lot of good power to her. And again, we got the, if you want to use your hand controls or your foot controls. And that's really the machine so far. I put about 6 hours into it just to make sure everything was good and operating like it should be, and it was. No surprises. Fixed a couple leaky hoses that we found, and she's ready to go. The one thing it does not come with is a bucket off the bat. I take that back. There's a bucket I can send with it. It is not in the best of shape. It would be serviceable for, you know, doing some really rough work, you know, your manures and stuff where you just don't want to ruin a good bucket. Otherwise, we do have my 100-inch snow mulch bucket. It's used. We can put that on with an extra $800 on the asking price, and that's just because it's, you know, attachment that's for sale, or we use it for doing our own stuff like our mulch work. We do have a brand new dirt bucket that can go with it for $475, I believe the price is on that. That bucket is slightly, the machine's slightly wider than the bucket. We actually bought that bucket to go with the machine, but they lied to us on the specs at how wide the machine was, so we bought the wrong bucket. So it's an inch too short on each side. Depends what you want to use it for, if that inch is an issue, or if you decide you don't want to go with a really wide offset tires, you can squeeze them in and probably be alright. And then we do also have, and I'll include pictures in the listing, we do have another used, I believe it's an 86-inch bucket. It's got a brand new blade and everything on it, that we can include for $500. I appreciate your time. Have a good day.